for me, folks, for me, the main focus is continued improvement from Caitlin Clark, and we've been seeing that. We've been seeing her have some dazzling games as it pertains to her facilitating abilities to get others involved and set up to score the rock. We have been seeing the Indiana Fever team that has turned this thing around. 1-8 start, and they turned around and they went 10-7. We see a Fever team that originally out the gate couldn't beat good teams. And then we see a Fever team that's been able to win some games, even beating the lead New York Liberty in the game as of late. So I just, as a Caitlin fan, I just want to see, continued consistency from her. She leads this team in scoring at 17 points a game. And leads all rookies in scoring, last time I checked. So big salute to her for just being able to persevere, for being resilient, for being, strong, in the face of, her storms that she's went through. And I told you guys, it wouldn't be easy, but I've also told you guys that, I expect, Caitlin to be able to bounce back. And she has bounced back. She has been through a lot. She can be at times crucified. She can be vilified, but she just continues to play the game that she loves, and it's there. It's in her. This is only year one. It's a brand new start for her and her team. The Fever trying to get back to the playoffs since 2016. And I think unless there is some kind of epic collapse, I think they're going to do that. So I'm proud of the effort, and just not just what I see from Caitlin, because, if you subtract anybody from this team, like especially Aaliyah Boston or Kelsey Mitchell, even Alyssa, if you take anything away, you're not in this situation. So look, tons and tons of credit and praise must be offered and put up for Aaliyah Boston. Like literally, it must be put out there for Aaliyah Boston, because she has turned her season around. Aaliyah Boston is averaging almost 17 points a game. Almost 9 rebounds, almost 3 assists. Salute to Clark and Boston for just, being, true players, understanding that it would take time for things to gel together. Again, this season, it began rough. It was hard on me, as a Caitlin fan. It just was hard, because I'm not used to watching her lose. I'm used to watching her win at Iowa, even though they lost, 2 national championships. A lot of the season we spent winning. So it was just tough to endure. But, the challenge is the challenge, and I'm just glad that, she's pushed through, because her face has been plastered everywhere. Every little emotion she shows, whether it's good or bad, has been put everywhere. Do you guys know how much it takes to be able to continue to return to the fire, and continue to, work through the scars, work through the burns, to be able to do this? It takes burns, cuts, scrapes, scars, all of it in the fire, and to be able to come out with some big wins. I think it's it just says a lot for this team. Kelsey Mitchell is a player. I didn't really like Kelsey Mitchell. I think she shoots too much, but at this time, Kelsey Mitchell is probably, how can I put this? She is obviously one of the best players on this Fever team. And when I look at this and I really break this down, you can't do this thing. It's a reason why Kelsey and Aaliyah were selected All-Stars, as well as them being voted in. You need multiple scores. So I like this team for Caitlin. Right now, this is as good as it gets. So the trade talk, it's not accurate. It can't be real. It just can't. And as I continue to watch this team play, I just continue to hope they get better. That's my hopes, because I think they already have shown growth. They have already shown some real growth this season. And, I'm proud of them for showing growth this season, because they could have gave up. They could have said, let's get another top pick. We'll get one more top player, then we'll have our big three. And no, they just put their heads down and they continue to work and get after it. So yeah, I don't talk as much Caitlin as I probably would like, but it's everywhere. You can go and you can hit any button on YouTube and be punched or sent right into a Caitlin Clark video. I'm an Iowa fan and obviously a Clark fan simultaneously. We got more content coming. We got more Fever content coming. Olympics talk coming. Iowa talk is coming. So you guys just bear with me. I think in spite of everything I go through, I think I've been one of the more consistent people out here. I've been, doing my best to get out content. Even sometimes I don't feel like it. Sometimes I don't think that I'm really that great. But I love this game of women's hoops. I love all basketball in general, and I just want to keep on continuing to talk about the things I love and talk about the things that I continue to like and love from many different players and teams. So with that being said, I'm going to get up out of here. I appreciate y'all as always. One.